Getting up in front of people and giving a presentation or a speech can be one of the most terrifying feelings ever. There's actually a survey out there that says people fear public speaking more than death. That is an intense fear. And I know a lot of the time, especially if it's part of your job, you can't avoid the public speaking. It's part of your job requirements to give a presentation or to give a speech to your coworkers or to your employees. Now, even though it might be completely out of your comfort zone, it doesn't mean that you can't do it. So I want to be able to give you a few tips and strategies that will help to ease your stress a little bit, center yourself, and to help get you in that more confident headspace. Now, the first one is to give yourself a pep talk. Now, this is really, really important. It's important that you don't give yourself any negative self-talk. So none of that, I can't do this, I don't know what I'm gonna say, why did I get chosen for this? Forget all of that. The fact is you're doing this and you're doing it because you're an expert and you're knowledgeable in this. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been asked to do this in the first place. So knowing that should be a little bit of a confidence boost within itself. And even though sitting up there and talking in front of people may not necessarily be your forte, I think when you can remind yourself that you have the ability and the knowledge to share the information that you know, that goes a long way. Now, number two is try and reframe it a little bit sometimes. I think we can get so much in our own head and stress so much about the itty-bitty details about giving a presentation. Like, I gotta make sure I give eye contact, I have to make sure I'm on point, I have to make sure I don't talk too fast. I mean, all those things are definitely important, but I think it's also important to bring yourself back a little bit and to remember why you're doing this in the first place. And the whole point of it, and what your intention probably is to teach other people. People are there to learn from you, and you are the expert, and you're the one who's delivering the information. So I think when you can reframe it and make it a little bit about what the actual intention is as to why you're doing it, it can take a lot of the pressure off. Now, the next one seems probably super obvious, but prepare and practice. I can't stress this enough. I think a lot of the time we might think, oh, I know this well enough, I'll just get up there and wing it. And I think we get so stressed out as well with preparing it that we just think it'll go fine, even though deep down we're like screaming on the inside. It's really important that you structure out how you want to give your presentation and you practice, whether it's in front of a mirror or in front of other people. The more you do it, the more at ease and comfortable you will get with your presentation. So when you finally get up in front of people, it'll just flow more naturally. And the last tip I have is to center yourself. Now, we all might have a different way of doing this. Some people might like to do a bit of meditation. Some people might take a few deep breaths. Sometimes I like to shake it out, just release some of that anxiety. I find that that can help. I also love to listen to music before I go out there and give a speech or a presentation or a workshop. I find that that really pumps my energy and gets me ready to just go out there and kill it. It really just helps to shift my state to a place where I need it to be. So try any of those techniques, see what works for you. And if you have a speech or presentation coming up, I would love to hear about it. Let me know how it goes. Leave your feedback in the comments below. And if you ever want to get in touch, don't hesitate to email me at sharon@sharonstokes.ca. And I would love, love, love if you subscribe to this YouTube channel. And also, if you know of any friends who could really benefit from this video, maybe they have a speech or a presentation coming up, I would love for you to forward this video to them as well. I'll see you guys next week.